Taking full responsibility for your future and actions is the cornerstone of building a successful life. It's easy to look at the circumstances around you and blame the world, others, or even your past for where you are. But the truth is, blaming the outside world for your current situation will only keep you stuck. The moment you accept full responsibility for everything that happens in your life is the moment you begin to take control of your future. When you take responsibility for your actions, you stop being a victim of life and start becoming the architect of your destiny. You stop waiting for the right moment or for someone else to change things for you. Instead, you understand that everything that has happened to you, good or bad, has in some way been influenced by the choices you've made. The mistakes, the failures, the setbacks, they are all a result of actions you took or didn't take. And once you accept that, you can begin the process of change. The power to shape your future is already within you, but it's up to you to decide to use that power. Taking responsibility means acknowledging that you have the ability to choose. You don't need permission from anyone to create the life you want. The moment you realize that your destiny is in your hands, your outlook on life changes. You begin to see obstacles as opportunities to grow rather than insurmountable barriers. Every challenge becomes a lesson in disguise, and every setback becomes a setup for a... When you take responsibility for your life, you no longer give anyone or anything the power to dictate your happiness or success. You take that power back, and it's yours to wield. It also means making decisions with intention. You don't react to life's challenges by default. You respond with purpose. When you take responsibility, you ask yourself, what can I do right now to change this situation? Instead of, why is this happening to me? This shift in mindset is crucial because it empowers you. It reminds you that you are in control no matter the circumstances. When things don't go as planned, you look inward and ask how you can learn from it, adjust, and keep moving forward. The mistakes and failures of the past don't define you. How you respond to them does. The first step in this journey is understanding that the person you are today is not the final version of yourself. You are a work in progress. There's always room for improvement, and there's always a higher level you can reach. Rebuilding yourself for success starts with embracing the idea that you don't have to remain static. Your past does not define you, and your current circumstances don't determine your future. The power to change, grow, and evolve is within your hands. This doesn't mean you need to completely reinvent yourself, but rather focus on becoming the best version of who you already are. It's about honing your skills, sharpening your mindset, and enhancing the qualities that make you unique. You don't have to compare yourself to others or try to fit into someone else's mold. Success is not about being someone else. It's about being the best version of you. Each person's path to success is different, and by focusing on your own strengths and refining your skills, you can build a future that is uniquely your own. Another key aspect of rebuilding yourself is learning to embrace failure as a part of the process. It's easy to be discouraged when things don't go as planned, but failure is not the end. It's just part of the journey. Every successful person has faced setbacks and challenges along the way, but what separates them from those who don't succeed is their ability to learn from failure and keep going. Failure provides valuable lessons, and those who rebuild themselves for success are the ones who see failure not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone to something greater. When you change your perspective on failure and see it as an opportunity to learn, you unlock the resilience needed to keep moving forward. In the end, rebuilding yourself for success is a journey of self-discovery and continuous improvement. It's about realizing that the best version of yourself is always within reach, but it requires effort, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to growth. Success is not about reaching a destination. It's about the person you become along the way. By focusing on your strengths, pushing yourself beyond your limits, cultivating positive habits, learning from failures, and surrounding yourself with the right influences, you can rebuild yourself into the person capable of achieving extraordinary success. Success is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. Many people think that success just happens to a select few, that it's the result of good luck or perfect timing. But the truth is, success is the result of decisions. Decisions that you make every day, whether you realize it or not. The choices you make shape your destiny, and they are the driving force behind your success. When you understand that success is a choice, you realize that you hold the key to your own future. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who actively make decisions, take responsibility for their actions, and commit to their goals. The most successful people in the world didn't just stumble upon their achievements. They made deliberate, intentional choices that set them on the path to success. These choices are made daily in every aspect of life, from the small decisions like what time to wake up to the big decisions like what goals to set, who to surround yourself with, and how to handle challenges. The reason success is a choice is because it's directly tied to the actions you take or fail to take. People often get caught up in waiting for the right moment to start something, waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect timing, or the perfect resources. But the truth is, there's never going to be a perfect moment. There will always be obstacles, doubts, and setbacks. The key to success is not waiting for the ideal conditions, but instead choosing to take action despite the circumstances. It's about making the decision to move forward, even when things aren't perfect. Success is also a matter of choosing the right mindset. How you think about success determines whether or not you'll achieve it. If you believe that success is only for others, that it's out of your reach, or that you're not capable of achieving it, then you've already decided that success will elude you. Your mindset shapes your actions, and if you don't believe in your ability to succeed, you won't take the necessary steps to make it happen. On the other hand, when you choose to have a positive, growth-oriented mindset, you become open to possibilities. You see challenges as opportunities to learn, failures as stepping stones to improvement, and success as something that you have the power to create. One of the most powerful aspects of success being a choice is the fact that it is within your control. Unlike luck or fate, which are things beyond your influence, success is something you actively shape through your decisions. You choose your habits, your mindset, and the actions you take. You decide how you react to obstacles and how much effort you're willing to put into your goals. Success is not determined by the circumstances you're born into, but by how you respond to those circumstances and what choices you make along the way. To achieve success, you must make conscious decisions to improve. Success is not a passive process. It requires constant effort and commitment. Each day presents new choices. Do you choose to put in the work, or do you choose to procrastinate? Do you choose to learn something new, or do you stick to what you already know? Do you choose to stay positive, or do you let negativity take over? Every choice you make moves you closer to your goals or further away. The power to succeed lies in your hands, and it's up to you to decide what you're going to do with it. Another important aspect of success being a choice is the fact that it requires sacrifices. Choosing success often means choosing to give up things that are comfortable, easy, or familiar. It may mean choosing to say no to distractions or to things that don't align with your goals. Success doesn't come without effort, and sometimes that means making difficult decisions like putting in extra hours, stepping out of your comfort zone, or even walking away from relationships or situations that are holding you back. But those sacrifices are part of the price of success. The key is recognizing that those sacrifices are temporary, while the rewards of success can last a lifetime. Choosing success also means taking responsibility for your actions. It's easy to blame external factors for your failures, circumstances, other people, or even bad luck. But when you take full responsibility for your life, you stop blaming others and recognize that your actions, decisions, and mindset have the greatest impact on your success. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. The most successful people in the world take full responsibility for their lives and understand that no one else is going to create their success for them. Success is also about choosing to keep going, even when it gets tough. It's about choosing persistence over quitting. The road to success is rarely smooth, and there will be times when things don't go as planned, when you face failure, or when you feel like giving up. But choosing success means choosing to keep moving forward despite the obstacles. It means choosing to see setbacks as part of the process and staying focused on your long-term vision. Ultimately, success is a choice you make every day in every moment. It's about deciding to take responsibility for your life, committing to growth, and making intentional decisions that move you closer to your goals. Whether you're building a career, pursuing a personal goal, or striving for self-improvement, the decisions you make today will determine your success tomorrow. You have the power to choose, and that power lies in the actions you take, the mindset you adopt, and the sacrifices you're willing to make. Choose success and watch your life transform. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is one of the most crucial steps in rebuilding yourself for success. The people you interact with on a daily basis have a profound impact on your mindset, your energy, and ultimately your success. The right influences can propel you forward, while negative or toxic influences can hold you back. It's essential to understand that success is not just about what you do or how hard you work. It's also about who you have by your side as you pursue your goals. The people you surround yourself with influence your thoughts, actions, and beliefs, whether you realize it or not. Have you ever noticed that when you spend time with certain people, you feel energized, motivated, and inspired? Conversely, have you ever been around people who drain your energy or fill you with self-doubt? This is because the energy and attitudes of others are contagious. The more time you spend with people who lift you up, the more likely you are to adopt their positive habits, beliefs, and mindset. On the other hand, if you consistently spend time with people who have a negative outlook on life or who are constantly critical, you may find yourself adopting those same attitudes. The key to surrounding yourself with positive influences is to be intentional about your relationships. It's about choosing to spend your time with people who encourage you to be better, who challenge you to grow, and who support your goals. These people don't just tell you what you want to hear, they tell you what you need to hear to push you forward. They help you see your potential when you can't see it yourself. Whether it's mentors, friends, family, or colleagues, the right influences can provide the guidance, encouragement, and perspective you need to stay on track. One of the most powerful ways positive influences shape your success is by holding you accountable. It's easy to set goals and make plans, but it's much harder to follow through without someone to hold you accountable. The people around you can provide that accountability, pushing you to stay committed to your goals even when motivation wanes. They can also offer feedback, helping you identify areas for improvement and celebrate your progress along the way. This external support helps you stay focused and keeps you from getting distracted by the challenges and obstacles that come your way. Furthermore, being surrounded by positive influences means that you are more likely to be exposed to new ideas, perspectives, and opportunities. The people you spend the most time with are often the ones who introduce you to new possibilities, whether it's a new business venture, a new skill to learn, or a different way of thinking. These new ideas and experiences can fuel your creativity and spark the inspiration you need to take the next step in your journey. When you surround yourself with people who are constantly growing, learning, and striving for success, you naturally adopt that same mindset and begin to look for opportunities to expand your horizons. Positive influences also help you develop a resilient mindset. Life is full of setbacks and challenges, and how you handle these difficulties often determines your level of success. The people you surround yourself with can provide the emotional support and encouragement you need to stay strong in the face of adversity. When you're going through tough times, having someone who believes in you, who reminds you of your strength, and who helps you stay focused on your goals can make all the difference. These influences help you maintain perspective and resilience, allowing you to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. In addition, surrounding yourself with positive influences means letting go of relationships that hinder your growth. This can be one of the hardest aspects of rebuilding yourself for success, but it's also one of the most important. Negative, toxic, or unsupportive relationships can drain your energy, limit your potential, and prevent you from achieving your goals. While it's important to be compassionate and understanding, you must also recognize that you can't afford to spend your time with people who bring you down. If you want to grow, you need to be surrounded by people who encourage you to become the best version of yourself. Sometimes this means distancing yourself from individuals who are negative, critical, or who don't support your ambitions. While it's essential to surround yourself with positive influences, it's also important to actively seek out mentors who can guide you on your journey. A mentor is someone who has walked the path you're on and who can offer valuable advice, insights, and guidance. They can help you navigate challenges, avoid common mistakes, and provide you with a roadmap for success. A mentor's experience and wisdom can save you years of trial and error, and their belief in you can give you the confidence to push through difficult times. Having a mentor also holds you accountable and encourages you to keep progressing toward your goals. Beyond mentorship, surrounding yourself with positive influences also means creating a supportive environment for yourself. This includes both your physical and mental space. A cluttered, disorganized environment can create feelings of stress and overwhelm, which can hinder your productivity and focus. By creating a positive, organized space, whether it's your home, office, or digital environment, you make it easier to stay focused and motivated, as a positive environment supports your well-being, helping you stay calm and centered as you work toward your goals. Finally, it's important to remember that positive influences don't just come from people. They can come from books, podcasts, social media, and other forms of content. The media you consume shapes your mindset, and by choosing to surround yourself with uplifting, inspiring content, you can continue to fuel your personal growth. Whether it's reading books on self-development, listening to podcasts from successful entrepreneurs, or following thought leaders who inspire you, consuming positive content helps reinforce the mindset and habits necessary for success. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is not a one-time decision. It's an ongoing process. It requires constant attention and effort to cultivate the relationships and environment that will support your growth. But by being intentional about the people and content you allow into your life, you create a powerful foundation for success. The right influences will push you to achieve your goals, hold you accountable, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Rebuilding yourself for success is a journey that requires intentional effort, commitment, and the right mindset. It begins with taking full responsibility for your life and the choices you make. Understanding that your future is shaped by your actions and decisions. Success is not a matter of luck, but a matter of choosing the right mindset, habits, and behaviors every day. As you rebuild, it's essential to embrace personal growth by becoming the best version of yourself, pushing beyond your comfort zone and consistently improving. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is critical, as the people you spend time with have the power to uplift you or hold you back. By choosing to surround yourself with individuals who challenge you, support you, and help you stay focused, you build a strong foundation for success. Ultimately, success is a journey of making intentional choices that align with your goals, developing a mindset that embraces growth and learning, and surrounding yourself with the right people and influences. With responsibility, perseverance, and a focus on continuous improvement, you have the power to rebuild yourself and unlock the extraordinary potential within you.